Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This video is in fact an understudy in case I can't be with you at Normansfield at this particularly happy occasion, because and I'm afraid my health and my age are not as good as they used to be. My connections with Normansfield go back many, many years. Years and years ago, as you probably know, Dr. John Langdon Down started Normansfield in the 1860s, and his sons took over, and then his grandson, Dr. Norman Langdon Down, took over, and he was still running the place when Elspeth and I decided to send Shelley here. We, of course, when Shelley was born in 1951, there was absolutely nothing for people, for children with a learning disability. They weren't educated, there was no welfare, there was no help, there was no suggestion of any integration with their fellow citizens as such. And when Shelley was 5, we felt that she could do some schooling here, she could do some training here, she could live here in what was an amazing area. For those of you who remember it, it was 40 acres of farmland. The first thing we noticed when we came here eventually was this, what is now called the theatre, but in those days had been called by Langdon Down and used by Langdon Down as the entertainment centre. And he conducted his church services there, he conducted his meetings there, he conducted plays there, which were done on the stage by a local amateur society. They were also done by people who were resident at Normansfield. So it's got a long theatrical history, and indeed it's probably one of the best, if not the best, of all private theatres which still exist from Victorian times. Well, now tonight it's once more being used for a fantastic reason. It's incredible how the media has been so capable of helping people with a learning disability. And so that's one of the reasons why I think tonight's meeting of the RICS media, introducing the RICS Wiki, which I think is a funny name, is amazing. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, may I hand over probably to Andy, but I'm not sure, and if I can be there in my proper flesh as opposed to being on the video, I'd love to be. Thank you very much indeed.